Manga-Waido.
Hey, could you finish these up for me?
Got it! I'm Hayato Akizuki. My grandfather started this candle store when he was young, and I took over the store 3 years ago. Growing up, I always wanted to be a candle craftsman, but my dad, he hated the idea.
Wake up, son! I mean, a candle craftsman? You'll barely make ends meet! But what about Grandpa? He kept that place alive for years! I don't care. Get a normal job!
Not sure why, but my dad just wanted me to get a normal job. I had an older brother and sister, and they both became public servants after graduating from college. But me? I just couldn't give up on my dreams. I wanted to start working right after high school, but my mom begged me to go to college. So I didn't really want to, but I had no choice. Then, when I was a senior, Dad, I thought long and hard about this, and I still want to be a candle craftsman.
Are you serious? I said no!
I want to keep Grandpa's legacy going. Please!
Fine. Screw it then. You want to take over the store? Go ahead. But you're out of the family!
Fine. Thanks for everything. And so, I ran away from home. Then I asked my grandfather if I could train under him.
All right then.
Thank you, sir.
Sure.
I was upset about how I left things with my dad, but I decided to move on. On my first day,
we got a few more, but this is Miyu Rin. She just moved here from China. And that's Daikichi Hino. He's a veteran. He's been doing this for 50 years, so you can learn a lot from him. Hey there!
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you both. And so, I started training. I was learning so much from my grandpa and Daikichi-san. And Miyu-san, we became good rivals.
Not bad, not bad.
Thank you.
You better step up your game, Miyu. He's learning fast.
Yes, sir.
But then, my grandpa, he passed away. Grandpa, no. This can't be. Then 3 days after the funeral, my dad showed up.
Hayato, why don't you come home? Are you still gonna keep doing this?
Absolutely.
Look, you don't have what it takes. Close shop already. Come home.
I didn't want to admit it, but I actually thought about closing shop too. I just didn't have the talent, and I thought about throwing in the towel many times. But I made a promise to Grandpa.
If I die, please protect my store.
Grandpa, stop talking like that! You're not gonna die!
You'd make a great candle craftsman someday, I know it. So just keep at it, okay?
I can't give up now. Dad, there's nothing you can say to change my mind. So,
why are you so stubborn? Why can't you just listen to me? Look who's talking! You don't even care about what I want! All you care about is yourself! What did you say?
But then, he froze up. Then...
Fine. I'll be leaving now. You okay there?
Yeah, no worries. After he left, I got ready to open the store for business. But then...
Hayato!
What do you want? It was my older brother, Shuto. I heard from Dad.
You're gonna keep doing this, huh?
Yeah. I made a promise to Grandpa.
You're such an idiot.
You should have gotten a normal job like Dad said. You're gonna go out of business anyway. Sales weren't that good, and honestly, I was worried. But I just couldn't give up. I'm married with kids now, and next month, we're all moving in with Mom and Dad. So we're gonna be using your room from now on. You should have listened to Dad. Shuto was 12 years older than me. And we didn't really get along. He was always looking down on me like this. He was such a jerk, and I hated him. A few months later, this isn't good. Business was slow, and we tried all kinds of things to increase sales, but nothing was working. Then Daikichi-san said to me,
Maybe you weren't ready for this.
even he was starting to lose faith in me. I didn't know what to do. But then one day, when I went back to get my phone... Huh? Why is the light on? Rin-san was there. You're still here?
Oh, sorry, I was just finishing up.
Wow. She was working this whole time? They say it usually takes 10 years to become a professional candle craftsman. Rin-san and I were just newbies, and we still had a long way to go. But Rin-san, she came here all the way from China, and she was extremely motivated. I was impressed, but it was getting late, and it was starting to rain a lot, so I told her to go home, but then...
It's raining. All right.
Huh?
I love the rain. Most people don't like it, but I love it.
Her words made me remember what my grandpa told me years ago. She's right. It's all about perception. Not this again. When am I gonna get to make candles?
You bored already? I can tell.
Newbies like us, we didn't even get to touch the actual candles. First, we had to learn how to make the mold for the candles, and sometimes it got pretty tedious.
Hayato, you might think I'm making you do this because you're a newbie, but that's not it at all. You should be grateful for this. You're one of the lucky ones.
Lucky?
Yes, I'm making you do the same thing over and over again, so you can master the art of molding. Don't forget that.
He's right.
Sir?
Thanks, Rin-san.
Huh?
After that, I went into my closet and pulled out the first candle I made. I made it when I was 5 years old. I wanted to make it look like my favorite superhero. This is it!
You want to paint the candles and sell them online?
Yes, and I'm putting Rin-san in charge of the painting. Rin-san used to work as an illustrator before this, so I knew I could count on her. And we had to reach more customers, so I decided to open an online store. It was pretty simple, but it was worth a try. Our store's in trouble, and we need to make some kind of change. So will you guys let me try? Of course!
Yeah! All right then, let's do this!
Okay! And so we got to work, and our first batch sold out within minutes. Then Rin-san started promoting our products on social media, and customers from abroad started buying our product. After a while, we started making custom-made candles. And it was a big hit! We got all kinds of orders, and there was a lot of demand for this kind of product. Much more than I expected.
Can you teach me how to paint?
Sure thing. It's not that hard.
All right!
Sales were through the roof. But then one day, we were robbed. The money in the cash register was locked, but our candles? Most of them were gone. I was devastated. I didn't know what to do. We're done for. I'm so sorry, Grandpa. But then the next day... Sir, something happened. You're not gonna believe this. I just got a call and... Here. So I picked up the phone, and the guy on the line said, I need 100,000 candles. Is that possible? 100,000? I know it's a lot. Let me explain. His name was Task Unemoto. He was a movie director, and my grandpa was actually a big fan of his work. He was in town the other day, and he saw some young people using our candles, and he fell in love with them. So he asked them where they got it. I wanted to use them in my film. I don't believe this. This is a miracle! So, what do you think? Of course! We'd be happy to help! So we got to work right away! Come on, guys!
This is amazing!
Let's do this!
Okay!
A few months later, we delivered the candles on time. He sent us a thank you letter a few days later. I put the letter next to my grandpa's altar. Daikichi-san, hurry!
Yeah, come on!
Sorry, guys.
It's starting!
A year later, the movie was finally out. He used our candles in the last scene, and it was stunningly beautiful. Then, after that, the orders started flooding in. Our product started selling like crazy. And so, the store was saved. We were back in business. Oh, and the guy who robbed us, he was arrested. Let me go! Stay still! What have you done? They found cigarette butts at the crime scene, and they belonged to my brother's son, Taisho. His son was a troubled kid, and he was causing all kinds of trouble. And the incident landed him in juvie hall. After that, my brother lost his job and had to move somewhere far away. As for me, our store was doing great. Customers loved our product, and we even bought the house next to us to expand the store. Grandpa would be proud. But then... Hayato? Dad? It was Dad. Can I get 10 candles? Sure. I wanted to say something, but I didn't know what to tell him. Then... I'm sorry, son. I should have listened to you. I was wrong. Dad, stop it. Hayato. You were right, Dad. It wasn't easy, and I thought about giving up many times. I know you were just looking out for me. So... Thanks for saying that, son. I'm rooting for you. Dad? Thank you! Sure. Then he walked away.
Are you okay, sir?
Yeah, come on now, don't cry.
I'm not crying.
It's okay if you want to cry. Come here.
Huh?
I'll always be there for you, okay?
Huh?
You two make a cute couple.
What? Stop it!
Are you blushing?
I said stop! I still had a long way to go to become a professional candle craftsman, but I think Grandpa would be proud of me. Grandpa started this place many years ago, and I'm gonna keep doing whatever I can to keep his legacy going.